My sister destroyed my relationship because she couldn't have her one true love, so I made her watch him fall for me instead. My sister Sabrina has been obsessed with our neighbor Noah since we were 15. He politely turned her down for prom, and she's made it everyone else's problem for the past 6 years. It started small. She'd sabotage my dates by calling repeatedly during dinner, claiming family emergencies that never existed. When I brought my college boyfriend home, she told him I was still in love with my ex. When I dated Anthony, she showed up at his apartment drunk, sobbing about how love was dead. But Adrian was different. We'd been together 8 months, talking about moving in together. I thought Sabrina had finally matured because she seemed genuinely happy for us. I was wrong. Last month, she created fake Instagram accounts and photoshopped screenshots of me supposedly flirting with random guys. She sent them to Adrian with a long message about how she couldn't bear to watch him get hurt. Adrian confronted me at work, waving his phone around, demanding explanations for conversations that never happened. I tried showing him the metadata, proving the images were fake, but the damage was done. He said if my own sister felt the need to warn him, there must be some truth to it. We broke up that night. When I confronted Sabrina, she was painting her nails like nothing happened. If I can't find love, why should you get to be happy? She said without looking up. Noah will never want me, so nobody gets to want anyone. That's when I remembered something important. Noah had always been kind to me growing up. While Sabrina was busy stalking his social media and accidentally bumping into him at stores, Noah and I had actual conversations over our shared events. He helped me with calculus homework. He listened when I complained about college stress. Sabrina never knew because she was too busy planning their imaginary future. So I started a plan. I began jogging past his house every morning around the time he left for work. I'd wave when he was getting his mail or walking his golden retriever, Charlie. Then I offered to pet sit Charlie when Noah worked double shifts at the hospital where he's a nurse. Sabrina watched from her bedroom window like a hawk, getting more paranoid each day. She started interrogating me about why I was suddenly so interested in fitness and whether I'd seen Noah around. 3 weeks into my plan, Noah asked if I wanted to grab coffee after I returned Charlie from a long walk. We met at this little cafe downtown and something unexpected happened. We actually connected, really connected. Turns out we both love true crime podcasts, hiking, and terrible reality TV shows that Sabrina thinks are beneath her. Noah texted me that night saying he'd had more fun in 3 hours than he'd had in months. We went on a second date to a bookstore, then a third to the farmer's market. By our fourth date, I realized this wasn't just revenge anymore. I genuinely liked him. Sabrina, meanwhile, was losing her mind. She kept asking invasive questions about my sudden glow and why I was always smiling at my phone. Yesterday was our 5th date. Noah picked me up in his truck, and we were planning to drive to the lake for a picnic. As we were leaving my driveway, I caught Sabrina's face in her bedroom window, watching with those narrowed eyes I knew too well. That's when I did something beautifully petty. Instead of just getting in the truck, I walked around to Noah's side. I stood on my tiptoes, cupped his face in my hands, and kissed him slowly, right there where Sabrina had the perfect view. My phone started buzzing immediately. Angry texts from Sabrina flooded in. How could you do this to me? You know how I feel about him. This is so cruel. I showed Noah the messages during our picnic. Your sister's been texting you about us? He asked, confused. Sabrina's had a crush on you since high school, I explained. She's been difficult about it. Noah's eyes widened. Wait, is she the one who used to wait by my car after school and left those weird poems in my mailbox? I nodded, and he actually shuddered. I always wondered who that was. It was kind of scary, honestly. That's when I realized something perfect. Noah didn't just like me despite Sabrina's obsession. He liked me completely separate from it. To him, Sabrina was just the weird neighbor girl who made him uncomfortable. I was the one he'd actually connected with. The best part? This stopped being about revenge 3 dates ago. Noah is everything Adrian wasn't. He listens when I talk, makes me laugh, and never once made me feel like I had to prove my worth. Sometimes the best revenge really is just living well. Sabrina can watch from her window all she wants. I'm finally genuinely happy.